हाय फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू माय चैनल। हाउ आर यू ऑल। लॉकडाउन हम ऑलमोस्ट ख़त्म होने वाला है, बट रेस्टोरेंट्स अभी तक खुले नहीं है। सो आई थॉट ऑफ क्यूरेटिंग फ्यू रेसिपीज इन रेस्टोरेंट स्टाइल, बट विथ अ ट्विस्ट इन ऑलमोस्ट हाफ और वन थर्ड ऑफ द कैलोरीज। तो आज मैं आपको बताने वाली हूँ ज़ीरो ऑयल बिरयानी, सब मशरूम मसाला, नॉन फ्राइड मंचूरियन और जैन स्टाइल पनीर कढ़ाई रेसिपी। If you like my videos, please click on the subscribe icon and also follow me on Facebook and Instagram for such exciting recipes and workout videos. So let's get started. Ingredients are chopped cabbage, beans, onions, carrots, some ginger garlic paste and some dry basic masalas, some rice flour, some corn flour and some besan. In a big bowl, mix all the dry ingredients together with the veggies, the rice flour and corn flour. Add some ginger garlic paste also. Now I am adding 2 teaspoons of besan for better binding and mix it well. Make small balls and keep it aside. It should not be watery, it should be enough to bind. Then start heating an appam pan and put these with some oil into the appam pan. If you don't have an appam pan, you can also steam these balls and in a steamer and fry them with some oil in any pan. Keep rotating these balls and once they are ready, just keep them aside. Now let's make the sauce. For the sauce you need some spring onion, some chopped veggies, some sauce and some corn flour. In a wide bottom pan, heat some oil, add some chopped garlic and some green chili. Fry for some time, mix it well, you can get a nice aroma. Then add cabbage, some chopped onions, some spring onion and other veggies and keep on frying it. You have to fry it till the raw smell disappears. Now I am adding the spring onion twigs later because it releases a lot of water. Add some salt also. Now in a bowl, mix soy sauce, tomato sauce and chili sauce and taste it beforehand. Add this to the kadhai and fry it for a minute. Mix it well. Now add some water. In a bowl, take some corn flour and mix it with water and make a paste to the boiling mixture in the kadhai. Add this mixture and in just few seconds, you will see the mixture thickening. Now the sauce is ready. Just add some pepper powder. Add the balls and serve it. Enjoy it with noodles, rice and enjoy the non-fried Manchurian guilt-free. For the biryani, I am using chicken breast pieces, boneless chicken, as they are lean and low in fat. We will cut it into small pieces later. Meanwhile, we'll prepare the marinade, and I have also soaked some basmati rice, around 2 cups, and kept it aside, as you can see. So for this marinade, we need some dry whole masalas like cinnamon, cardamom, dalchini, ginger, garlic, red chili, bay leaf. We'll put all these dry spices into a blender and blend it into a fine paste. I'll add the exact measurements in the description box. Now in a bowl, I'll take around 1.5 cup of curd for half kg chicken. Add the masala paste, salt, turmeric, some red chili powder, some biryani masala, some pudina and marinate it in the refrigerator after mixing the chicken pieces into it for 3 to 4 hours. Now cook rice in a wide bottom pan with some tej patta, dalchini, biryani fool and other dry roasted masalas and add the soaked basmati rice into it. Now we'll prepare the onions. I have thinly sliced them and in a non-stick pan with which we had few drops of oil, I am just frying it with some salt. This process can also be done in a microwave. Fry it for 3 to 5 minutes and you can see the results like this, browned onions. Parallelly, I am also dry roasting some almonds, cashews to give the biryani a rich Nawabi flavor. Now the rice is almost 3/4 cooked, and at this point I would drain out the extra water. Now for the biryani, I am adding the marinated chicken, giving it a stir and letting it cook on sim for 10 to 12 minutes by covering the cooker. Now you can see the chicken is almost 3/4 cooked, and remember it should retain some of the liquid. At this point I will add the 3/4 cooked rice in a layer. Now I will evenly layer this. I'll top it up with the onions that we had already prepared, some pudina leaves, and I'll add this 2 teaspoons of milk mixed with some haldi and chili powder just for some color. Now I'll top it up with some dry fruits, then close the lid and wait for 1 whistle on high flame. Super yummy biryani is ready. Serve it with some yummy vegetable raita and enjoy this guilt-free. So the ingredients for mushroom masala are mushroom, onions, capsicum, tomato, ginger garlic paste and some soaked almonds and cashews. Heat a pan and add some oil. Here I am using olive oil. You can also use coconut oil, mustard oil, any oil of your choice. See, I'm just adding little bit of oil. Add some bay leaf. Then add jeera. Wait for them to jeera seeds to splutter. Next add some onions. Keep on frying the onions till they are browned with some salt so that it takes less time. Next add some capsicum and then add mushrooms. Mushrooms release a lot of water, so let it cook. Once it reaches this stage, add some ginger garlic paste. Mix it well. Then add some dry masalas like salt, jeera powder, haldi, chili powder. You can add some dhania powder also. Then you have to keep on cooking till the masala is cooked or it leaves oil from the sides. Then add tomatoes. Mix the tomatoes. We have to cook this till the tomatoes soften. I have forgotten to take the final pick, so please bear with me. Then add the cashew and almond paste that we have made and mix it. Don't add any water. Cover it and let it cook for 4 to 5 minutes on low flame. The curry will be ready. Now serve it with some garnished coriander. Eat it with roti or rice. Enjoy the mushroom masala in restaurant style with 1/3 of the calories. Good proteins, good carbs. Enjoy. In a pan, heat some oil. Add jeera, bay leaf, and then you add this grated ginger and chilies. Give it a mix. Also add some dry masalas at this stage like chili powder, haldi, jeera powder, dhania powder and some sabji masala so that it gives a nice color. Next you add the tomatoes after mixing this with the ginger. Give it a nice stir. We have to keep cooking it till the tomato softens, so we add some salt. See, the tomatoes are becoming soft after a few minutes. You can also cover it for some time till the tomatoes become mushy like this. Now add the capsicum and mix well in the tomato mixture. Till the capsicum cooks, keep on covering and mixing it well. See, the capsicum is cooked now. At this point, add some paneer. The paneer that you have got chopped. This is a Jain recipe that I'm showing you today, so I'm not using onion and garlic. I'll mix the paneer very well with the recipe, or very well with the mixture with the tomato and capsicum. As you know, paneer releases a lot of water. See, it is releasing a lot of water. Now put some coriander leaves with a nice aroma. I just love this. And some garam masala. You see the water is reducing and the gravy is cooking itself. Now it has reached at this stage. When the water is all dried up, add some milk. You can also add the milk cream that you have boiled at home to give this a rich creamy taste like restaurant. Then give it a nice mix and keep cooking it on slow flame. Then you add some water if you like some gravy, otherwise you can keep it at that point. Mix it well, all the masalas, and then cover it. Paneer masala is ready to be enjoyed with roti or rice. क्या ये वीडियो आपको अच्छा लगा तो प्रेस कीजिए लाइक बटन और सब्सक्राइब बटन क्लिक करना बिल्कुल मत भूलिए। अपने फ्रेंड्स और फैमिली के साथ शेयर कीजिए। बाय बाय।